Hey, chickadees, how you doing? Happy Friday! Martini time. I have more in my stomach than yesterday, so cheers. And we're going live on all the platforms, playing some Dune. And I am, let me see, just sending off a few notifications. Make sure people know. Bring your friends and alliance mates in to the fold. From here, we're going to hang out. Have some Italian delivery food as well. Options. Just doing some of these announcements. Discord announcements. Exclamation Discord if you're looking for us. So find us over there. I think we're those. So things going and it's live, everything's running. Welcome on in. And Corbin, hello on YouTube, and Lloydson is lurking on Twitch. Much appreciated. You're both doing well. I mean, the people coming in, get your friends in there. Corbin, how's it going on the YouTube? We're going to pop over to our public server, House of Elm, so if people are looking, because we have some stuff there, and want to make sure my bases are covered with shields and stuff. We do need to pay our taxes, I think, but I can do that over the weekend or something. So, me and the Tulu, who you'll often see me playing with, have a two-person guild there, and a little bit of like a guild starter base, so if people are playing or decide to try this game out and want to play on a West Coast US server, you're more than welcome. Okay. We're playing mainly on the private server, but good to have a public server presence. Well, okay. Oh yeah, I got 17 days and 18 hours on. Let's see what. 20 days. Let me go look at. I think the other base is fine, but I'll get some steps. Fuel cells. I'm just wondering where the fuel cells are, because I might never mind. Or how many? Who knows? Pick that one up. And we'll run over to the other place. A little bit of blood sacks. Turned off pretty much everything. I may have this, so I may need to know which one. Let me just make sure that's my. Just realized could be taking a Thulux and. Let me see. I've got permission. This is a Thulux. Okay, so let's take mine. That's the word. Demon Slayer fans in the house and Mr. Boston. How you doing? How you doing, folks? So come on in. I'm in on YouTube. And let's get those going. This way. Let's just fly over to that little base. That's what it looks like when you're on a public server. There's people at little bases. So fly over there, and then we'll check things. Make sure we don't have to do anything urgently. Just had some Italian food delivered. Be grabbing my pasta. A minute or two. Enjoy the martini. Sure, there's nothing in back here. Right down here. There it is. Not really set up for hosting things. Oh, and you got put it in the tool and drive on down. Let's just check our. This is our little starter base, so we have this kind of, which has all the things that people need if they were joining us. And this is a wonderful. Okay, 1 day, 17 hours. There we go. Okay, 1 day, 19. So we're gonna take a moment of figuring stuff out here too. So the little base needs a little love. So this is just a little bit of maintenance to get going before we get going. Let's see what we can find that's interesting. In addition to, we're looking for things are fine. We're looking for power batteries that we can mine. It shouldn't take that many to get us several days. But let's see. Yeah. Also noticed I found buried treasure out here on this server in this scenario, which was rather surprising. In the Haga Basin South, this is the starter area, but it was like, but it pays the good stuff, so that's unexpected. I'm gonna be kind of looking. Anyway, found some stuff. It's flying. Flying rather low. So there's one. I don't have the buggy out here, which would make short work of this because get a lot more mileage with the buggy, but still. I'll just put this, start putting those things in there. I'm trying to, in case I can find some buried treasure. I found it out here. Welcome back to Thulu. You're not going to hear it Thulu, but he's out here on the, that's the buried treasure. Did it. It's not buried treasure, that's from this farm. It turns out I have less than 2 days on the starter base. I had 20 plus days. That's what I'm hearing sandstorm. So, might still be hearing sandstorm. We're going up in case there's a we're just visually, yeah, we'll waste some fuel this way. We are here, I just, I know I found a, well, I mean, it changes every week. I found a bunch of them, I think, on the better side. Some lands brand stuff, but we just need to find the batteries. Buy us a little time, then we'll be golden. We can wait till we feel like it. Well, not so much feel. If I can get unstuck from Yank. Okay.
By the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the loyal brothers of in the lights and return.
Yeah, you know, like all bandages. South, but I had never found this, so that helps me action. I can get faster. Anyway. That is one. I'm not really hating the way we're getting caught on the jank on vehicles. It seems like we've been getting caught on vehicles a lot more since the latest patch or something. few of these batteries so I can. This one will log into the other server. We do have to get. We'll have to get on here sometime and pay our taxes. I got money in storage for to deposit that. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I should. That's what I meant to say. Is it smelling? I can smell the food. I think Mrs. Rooster's got food and it smells. And then I'm looking hard for these batteries and I'm not finding them. I'm surprised at how few I'm seeing just kind of scanning around. I'm sure they're there and I'm just missing them. I did this a couple weeks ago or something, and I found a whole bunch of them just on this basic little flight path. But I want to keep the starter base because I think at some point some of you on streams and everything may decide you want to play, and maybe you want to play on the public server. You can't invite you all to the private server and things like that. This space and having the beginner base where it is actually very good for you if you're a beginner player. Remote location stuff. Chill out by having that, and so I don't want to lose that spot if I can help it. I need to. Yeah, I'm just batteries, and yeah, I'm just rolling fuel right now. But kids don't helicopter like this at home. Brandon, you hate me because my beard is so much better than anything you could grow. Well, welcome in, Brandon. My beard's also Santa white practically, but yeah, it's been growing out a bit from when I did the trim. It gets a lot bushier and then I start really looking Santa-esque. So, I'm being a big dude. But welcome in, Brandon. I hope you were following, driving, etc. There. All right. Do us a solid and help people out. Show them how to do it. Thank you for the beard love. Let's see, how much did we get time-wise? 5 days and 21 hours. Okay. That's enough for... Alright, let me go. Let me just bring that in. We'll stay here as a reminder to me that I need to deal with that. Deal with this, so... I think it'll be safe if we bring it in. It's not a grunge. Yeah, we can see it. No, so I even made a little. This is me making a little bit of a sitting and laying area. Can't sleep on the bed. Can't lay on the bed. You can sit on some of these things, but some. I'm 100% sure when it's not. I mean, you can interact. I've done them before. There we got a little movie deep. Anyway, so, okay, so let's go to the main menu and we'll get on the other server. Pick out. Welcome in on Twitch, on YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. Wherever you're checking in, we appreciate it. So thank you very much. Let's go into the private server and. 120. Finally passed that other years. My dinner. Okay. Network error. Oh, you get that network error. That means you gotta close it down, start it, theme, and all that. Give it a second. We're gonna go through the launch process. It does that. If you're new to this game, we'll just see some of the stuff. It's gonna take a minute. Once you see the intro, the alternate, it'll give you the alternate reality, alternate storyline we have for the Dune game. If you're familiar with Dune lore, or just seen the movies.
Dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know.
History.
Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
That's the alternate history. Now we can get in here. Check the sandworm. Don't get eaten by the sand. Morgan Clay, yes, Morgan Clay. Sorry, I missed that for a second there. Yes, Dune. We are doing Dune Awakening. Sorry, I was looking away from that part of my chat. So, you're doing well. Sound is synced up. It's appear to be. Got it. It was looking a little slow. So I made duraluminum this morning. And we don't have any more to make. We were looking at duraluminum. We do have a bunch of aluminum, but we need more jasmium again. Which is fine. And I think I made all the stuffs. Possibly lube. Just look here again. It's the basic maintenance. We're in there, so it's pretty full. Then the water generators. I'm going to check my water. 1.340. Okay, so we're almost there. So we definitely need to make maybe some duraluminum or some aluminum in here to use some of this water. I should probably bring some of that water over. What the water's looking like in the space. I think that's what I'll do. I'll use the decaliter johns and steal water here and take it to the aluminum refinery base. Fill these suckers up. And then, oh. Yeah, but I want it. Well, we still can't bring that in, eh? Well, I guess let's get one of those to do something. This, just cracked about the 40,000. It's just a drop. It's a drop in the bucket, so to speak, but makes a bigger difference the other one. Although I did put a couple of water traps over there, so I have to see what they have done. And some food, Mrs. Rooster. So, have any of the wine? Wine. I'm full. Fly over the base, dump some water. Assuming there's no sandstorm out there at the moment. As soon as I take off of this. Oh, I have to see what Landsrat things have activated. Everything in every Landsrat activity with a control point has been claimed by Atreides quickly. So unless it's been flipped, we can't go get some good points by just flipping it out in the deep desert. Be looking to see if we can do that or some other stuff, and a lot of nice things to get out of there. I mean, I'm doing a lot of buried treasure, crash ships, spice runs, both in the Haga Basin and in the deep desert. And that's yielding a lot. So we will, the plan will be to run into the deep desert some, and we'll like scout some areas out. And once you do, let me know that once you hit a level 125, you stop getting intel from the level ups. So we have 5 more levels to go on that. I haven't collected intel even completely from Haga Basin South, but I have a ton of it now. I had like 700 and over 700 research pieces. So I'm just doing things as I need them. Although occasionally I unlock some stuff. So I've been trying to be like parsimonious with that, and that's paid off. I need more skill points, that's for sure. I'm trying to get that. A lot of the vintage has are level 2 passives. Place a star. We need to put some lights in here. Even with the light ceilings, I would have thought they'd give us more. And that's so good. Set it this morning. I woke up about 5 a.m. this morning. I don't have to work until like 8:30 today. But I'm 6. Something. So anyway, I hold on and okay, let's pause it. You'll be able to hear the tunes on TikTok and Twitch, just not on YouTube because of that copyright issues. These are, and it's non-copyright music, but they just make it too difficult for people that cause trouble. Fake claim on safe music and all that, and then boom, stuck. Let's see. Okay, so that's 394. We should have a body in there. Let's see. It's not enough. What is it? Corpse in there. Got there on purpose. Make sure there's nothing to take. I don't know. I don't know if you saw that I created some of the other better. Oh yeah, we do have stuff. Let's see. The better storage. Get aluminum back. Yeah, of course, I did that in the water. Traps, and I think just double check the water trap because they probably have a little bit. They've been running since 7 o'clock this morning, whenever it was. I was able to get them up, and the grass is you can really do some grass here. So farming, deposit none. So we got 6 hours left on that one, and probably the same things. Okay, well, we need more. I thought I had enough, but I guess we used them, or maybe you loaded some in. I'm like, I thought I had some left over. Whichever is fine. We'll have to. Yeah, see, there's a shipwreck, but I'm like full. It's not that special of a shipwreck. Stuff applied over here, which is unusual. It's not an underdive. Right, this way. Get the glide going at the top speed of whatever you're able to do, and then, you know, it can work a long time without having to do that crazy helicoptering that I was doing on the other one. That's because I was looking for stuff down low. I don't have enough space to like hit stuff that I look for right now, so and I right and forth here. I'm gonna grab my pasta. Guys. For you, if you look, you're out and about. It sounds like. Let's see. Lands red. Oh, more autonomy. What is this? Holding the control point, that is not held. Regis Kindle's not gonna happen. That's okay. So if it was awesome. So Storvald is Regis Karpov. We're not doing any Regis anything. But control points, yes. Here they have it. Radiation suits 2 and a control point, so we can do that. Either it's held by red or it's not held, and I don't know exactly. Yeah. We can make, we can kill scavengers, get points here for that kind of stuff. Start for every man is a little intriguing, but we'd have to go kill those basic scavengers. Get rid of a grind, but maybe some of that. Just where I keep for when I out of corpses, so we can do some corpses. So our water is or near max. We don't need corpses for the moment. We just need corpses for and so if we go scout one as need another one. That one has some. I did a half a run this morning. But it is jasmine we need. We should run to do that. Something I know, and I just remembered, is I don't have any water. I dumped it all over the other base. So it's unusual. So usually I have a decking John filled. Issues. So let's fill that up. Just the one. I mean, that's enough. You know, 10,000 while they're on you. I'm gonna need to move. Pasta in a minute, see if it needs to be gently heated or not. See what wine we're drinking. It's 4.5 for today's. You should see my horizon. This makes it harder. There it is. All about the sun in the background. Where are you going, little rooster? Vincent, our mate, has a nice little bass, and he did rework it. And I thought he was talking about another bass, but he was talking about his Jasmine bass. Unless he did both of them, he changed it quite a bit. So, saying, did you visit my bass? I don't know when I get to that. Right now, I have a Jasmine. Turns out he redid his Jasmine bassist, which is right here, where we're going. Start. He made it a lot more friendly for the vehicles over here. Oh, you know what? We forgot. We remembered our martini. We forgot our radiation system. That's not going to make for a Jasmine. So, no bueno. No Jasmine run without without some radiation suit. By the edge public out. I would have noticed that very severely if I had flown the long way. I didn't. Get some different. I'm having horrible luck with sandstorms and sandstorm avoidance. So. When you do the initial dive, you need to continue to dive with the W button so that you get that max speed, glide speed going. Then you can pretty much keep it really well if you don't. I'm really close to my base anyway, so it's almost doesn't matter. But here's my base again. I'm gonna be right back. Gonna grab the food, check on Mrs. Rooster, do all that stuff. So I'll be right back. Bring people over. We're gonna see what kind of trouble we can get into. I do crazy things that toy with the worm. You'll see it. Come look. Also, I have the Rooster cocktail shaker, insulated cup. You need one. Get it in the merch link. Anyway, talk to you later. Be right back. Cockadoodle. So, folks, we're back. Got some of my food. A little of the white wine. I was thinking of having some red wine. I've got one picked up for this meal, but we have some open white wines, so we'll see how that goes to start. Let me take the hat off. This holder. All right. Anyway, we got a nice plate of, it's a rigatoni bolognese with beef and pork bolognese, and then I had them add like a meatball into it. It's like, what's bolognese without some meatballs added to it? Mm. Anyway, oh, I need some good. Mm-hmm. Here, got some bullets. Do I need? Yeah, we'll take that. Sometimes you're doing the boring thing that needs to be done. Just grab some jasmium. Maybe not the final. I'm just at the start of the button. I thought you were not on the glutton yet. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. It looks telling me about the main story quest and particular branch that I took. To eat some of this food. One of the things yesterday I kind of crashed on my my YouTube stream and everything is I had to skip lunch because I was working so straightforward. I did eat lunch today and then I had some snack and stuff, so the martini doesn't kick so hard. I think I lost my shit when I accidentally ate spice again. To be fair, I do particularly hate it when I accidentally hit the spice button. Now, we have not had a sandstorm that I know of. But dude, look, have you been on? Are you on the other server versus this one? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just asking the through Luke if he's aware of sandstorms and the because I feel like we're ripe to get disrupted by a sandstorm. Does that matter? Not exactly. You know, obviously don't want it. This is a guildmate's base and buggy that he set up very generously. Thank you, Vincent. Let's just learn this. So we can get Scout ornithopter. You get pretty full pretty quick, so. Got too much water in the main base, so we're gonna doing a Jasmine quick run so we can get some more stuff going. You're playing a survival crafting game. Look at Bardom. There's a sandstorm right there. See if we can spot it. Doesn't mean it's our sandstorm. This doesn't tell us. There it is. So it could be. Wrong button. Not a fan of the wrong button press. Yeah, up. You're in. Where are you in the rift? Where are you? Just. Yeah. I'm gonna run to base. I don't think it's gonna hit here, but I can at least. Well.
Sector weather.
Oh, no, it's coming in sector. Jesus, well. And there's a damn worm right near us. Oh, we're safe. I'm going to be hitting the rift and Sheol at the same time. Poorly produced. Anyway, we're in the safe zone. Oh, somebody has left Jasmine here. That's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to steal their Jasmine. I'm still here, Jasmine. Drink your milkshake, as they say. I have mine. Can't even get it all in there. So we're more done than we thought we were, because somebody else has done this and not taken the stuff. So we're full. As soon as the sandstorm passes, we're done. Got a full load. If I had brought my assault ornithopter, I could take more. We could fly back here and take one. This is probably like average did that. Sometimes leaves it. Don't leave it, dude. Sandstorm is huge. See you now. Yep. Looks like average is off. Just put some doing something else. Going on. It's good though. Camera's going off. Just played some Star Trek today. But I did a ticketed event. Believe that. Didn't pay me full, but I can always go ahead and fill up my personal inventory. Some more Jasmium just to try to get a little bit more. Good. We're full, so and no, nothing to stop for. I believe that sandstorm is gone. Not, but could be. Yep. Maybe not like that easy. And faster. Doing okay, Mrs. Rooster? Been drinking what's behind the screen. Easy. To get the correct thing, that's still still on that there. It's gonna auto equip them. Oh, it doesn't have room for the boots. Yeah, I might want to get that. Barefoot. Those boots are important. I can hear him slapping his feet on the ground. Slap. Yeah, make Durlin to 472. 5. Start. making. Have some. We need so much dirt. We'll get our step boots. Yes.
I'll do around the block.
Okay. Rooster's taking on me. Fuck, you may have heard that. Spam that, now they are changing on the, thing is the durability on the wings, the grade, on the wings is gonna change. It's like gonna go down by like 50%, so it's gonna be great. These wings are like getting kind of tissue picked. That's a positive change. Going and getting a bunch of silicon. We're going to use the since that's changing, we'll get a we'll fill up with silicone. Use all that excess water we have, make a bunch of silicone blocks. These things are changing on us. Yep, that's got worms in it. We're not worms in it. We will get these. Later on, we'll be able to get these easily without sign issues. Sure, that's a non-worm sign. Not. See worm sign, that's not for us. No worm sign here, let's go. Right. It's funny this way. You can just stack it up like this. You won't be able to do this as much when you are getting worms on. But it makes it kind of easy and easier than it already is. So we'll sand now as we collect it. We're not in worm sign, so definitely changing. Oh, that says I'm shifting. What the heck happened though? Oh, yeah. No, we're just getting this so we can make some silicon blocks because they're going to be a lot harder to get soon. These special worm sand free places are going away. Understand. In my power pack. Hello. Hey, Elia. I'm doing okay. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome in. Check to make sure you're following us. need followers on TikTok. Sure. Scan, seeing that. Let's see something I like. Let's see, yeah. We're probably gonna have like sandstorm. That's what happens. I hear the music, but I don't see anything. Maybe too late once I do, if they give me a notice, but sad one that affected us, so they get it somewhere else, but wrong. Can't worry too much. This point, just like, what's going on here? I work close. Oh, I need to mod you. Welcome back, this is Rooster and Augie. Still hot out there? I can know in the heat wave. Close to full, so get full. Bottom. Sandstorm. Oh, storage is full. Now we'll fill ourselves up. Won't take long. We'll fly back. There we go. Seems like you're going so fast when you do this. This fast. Time out here. Overheat, overheat. Yes. Oh, I saw some spice. Let's hit that up. Just- I don't think there's a good reason to use this small chemical refinery now that we have the medium one. I think the efficiency is so much better. Get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. From the efficiency difference. Like if you need it, make a second one. Put a comment in chat. Good. Pat it down. Welcome back. Welcome back in. Pat it down. Yesterday's martini was taken on a empty stomach because I skipped lunch and a snack and all that. Tonight's martini was not. So we'll see. Win. Wonder if I'd see you tonight. There's something needed. You can. That was fire, absolute fire from the stream. Thank you, thank you. Well, it's on. It's saved for all memoriam on YouTube. So it's there. Check out last night's live stream. I'm losing my shit on stream. That's telling Cthulhu and others, Battle Down, you use my Amazon affiliate link through Twitch and all that in order to try to support the channel without having to spend anything, but yet give support to the channel. It's very appreciated. Thank you very much. I want to give you some credit. I know you are one of the people that does that. Good. There you go. I'm gonna make some stuff. Yeah, in Discord. Stream started. Let's use the Amazon one. Oh, I was asking you to put a message in chat so I could mod you. No, I was asking you to. No, in Twitch because you haven't get permissions. No, you can just chat in the stream, and then I can get your name. Just any hello will do. There you go. Now you're mod. Now you have access to ban people and messages and stuff. We had somebody in earlier that needed banning solution. Going to be at that. Better down. How was your work week? Done yet? Finally done. I had some call stuff last weekend, which was kind of made the 2 weeks string together in a way I didn't like. Couldn't wait. I've been busy, too busy, but still. Wasn't bad. Just waiting for that next week worth of vacation. There you go. When do you got vacation? Not next week, right? Or is it? I set up a little something. I'll tell you guys. It's nothing major, but golden to me. It'll also mean extra streams. Last week of August, I think is what you're saying. Oh, the last week of August is when I set up a little something. So you know. Now I don't have the whole week because that would be too good. But last week of August, leading into Labor Day, I got approved to take Monday. That's the 25th off. So I have to do some like training, but I get to like not work, just do some training and stream a bunch. So I'll have a Monday. It means I'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So a 3-day weekend. Then I come back. I have Monday off. Then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm taking Friday off again where I have to train. Friday, I think it's the 29th. And then, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but Monday's Labor Day, so I have a 4-day weekend. So I have a 3-day weekend, followed by a 3-day work week, followed by a 4-day weekend with a holiday, followed by, followed by a 4-day week. Cover Labor Day because Monday's a renewal day off. So yes, absolutely. Some weird video error. I believe all my streams are still running. So if you're on a stream that's not running, please, it's the live text. Yeah. My computer right in there, so we appear to still be streaming, so no, not that. Not that, no, hold on. Cancel that shit. No. Gotta watch this. I may have hit the wrong button at the wrong time. Hopefully this does not break the stream. And out. Wait for this to resolve. Yeah, there's something. We ain't doing that now during the stream. As long as the stream's running, we're not doing. It's live. We're live, right? Yeah, we're still live. Okay, as long as we're live, we're good. I'm kind of graphics card, which is part of my streaming thing on the stream setup. I'll have to fix it later, but as long as we're still streaming, we're streaming. I hate when they give me bullshit. Anyway. Gonna run, take some of this back. We're back, and we maybe go into the deep desert for a sec. Let's see. We are back, cockadoodle. Alright, folks, we're back. Checking on Mrs. Rooster. She's having a rough time. Bit of a pain issue. Taking care of it. I can't see it. It's about not. So I batted down. I hear you. I'm doing something similar. Just don't have that week. I don't have that week. I'll just have the Monday and the Friday, but it's a long streamer weekend and then the long Labor Day weekend. It's cool, but my boss approved it. I got to do some minimal training to justify it, but that's worth it. That one. Check those. That. Need more fuel. Don't really need this stuff. So. Not planning to do blood extraction. Blood stuff's not gives us some space. Four of those. I think it said. Let me see. Need a little bit. It's duraluminum. Let's make a new one. Import it if we need it. We're looking. There's 10 if we find 10. There's more than 10 things that we haven't surveyed, but still. We got a bunch of gas, air, biddies. We have water. Looking pretty good. Ooh, it is. Get some spice. Second brakes. You know, true. Now we've got a compact compactor. Fix. What that looks like. What's that? Have it. Where's... Never have 6. Haven't I learned it? It's a thing that... And there's compact fixed. We got 2 of those just in plastanium. Spice infused plastanium, we're not going to be able to make that. Surprised it wasn't showing. Welcome. I didn't realize you'd step away, but you were fine. Step. Okay, we get into the deep desert. A little bit of scavenging. I'll refill my wine before I go fully in. Why I'm not doing contracts. Deep desert development. A little too much fun with that. No, I don't think so. It's just much cool stuff in the game, honestly. Right back. Let's refill some wine. All right. Look at it fill up on the field. It's cute. We have yet to make it to Average's base. Did it? Deep desert. You can't get off of You'll know by clicking. It's kind of a problem. And all this noise. We'll see. Is not so far correlated with actual problems in the deep desert. It's no issue. Sandstorms have been my bane lately. They've been preventing me from getting to what I'm trying to do. So, only till we get to D that we even have to worry about some of the scouting, surveying. Again, this gives you free levels. Free intel until we hit that cap. See where we're slowing down, so you can get the averages base before a sandstorm hits us, and of course I presume he's got a spot where we can land. Take a moment to gather ourselves. Find out. If we find a control point, there's like one control point that's not taken. I don't know where it is. If we find it, we're gonna take the damn thing. The average base, never been there. Looks like spice, it's not spice. I think we meant to repair that, we didn't. That's sandstorm music. Sandstorms are weird here, and I'm still learning. I think we'll probably, well, depending on where the damn sandstorm is, if it's here. May get to averages base before anything shows up anyway, which would be safe. I sure hope we've got access. No, it says we got access. Some spice, but since there's sandstorm music, I'm trying to find averages base, get in there. The compass arrow is not showing any. But that's his base right there. Oh yeah, well I was hearing music, but I was in the deep desert, and I was like hearing sandstorm music. But I'm not somewhere where it's supposed to be. You can do it from inside a base. There you go. That is the way. This is the way. This average for the space. Your stairwell down. What do you got going on? Formation? Let me see if he built anything. On the side? Not really. Any good nodes down here? This is just a place to hang. Working on it. Oh, maybe there were some good notes. Yeah, it's the kind of location that usually has good nodes. We're in E, so we're close, and right now we're changing into PvP. Oh, this should. Kind of nodes. I want something. We need that more than we need that. We'll take this while we have it. Aluminum. Let me see titanium. That's titanium. It is. we look for their treasure. Close. And there's been a lot. There was a lot in C. Don't know why. I got a lot. It's F, so we should be able to survey this. So land on the top of that post. Plus we're surveying. Yeah. Okay. Okay. In a bit, I think. Man, that's like the place to land. One. Careful if the worm gets close. It's a buried treasure, is what we're saying. I think we said 19. There's a person. Okay, start backing this. Space, that's why I'm just a little, it's not that big of a deal, but we might as well fill up on some spice where we can. Okay. Here it goes. Get this 750. Nice road. Max speed here. Figure out where we are. D9, we don't. We can land here. We can survey. Can I get the survey done? Now we gotta figure out a straight line. Yeah, we are in a straight line. A9. This is A9, so line for exit. Oops. Right over there. There's lots of spaces we haven't fully surveyed, but anything that raises the temperature. Some room. Slow down there. And pretty much stop speed, so pleased with that until we have to something else. See if we can gain some altitude. All gliding or no. And due to the expensive speed. There we go. Alright, let's hope for no sandstorm. I mean, Athuluk said he had a sandstorm not too recently. Again, you can have them in different areas, and who knows. Got somebody there to tell you. I'm not completely full, so I figured fill up on aluminum. Over here. There's like some people. I don't think they're shooting at me. They are. The problem with filling up, folks. And since there's room here, now there's not. Now we're just finding some nodes. We're not full. I'll be there. We will be shortly, I'll tell you that. That one's heavy. There. Now. Boom. Slowing down, we're in the wrong position marker. Yep, on top of another ship. Okay. This thing. Aluminum ore. Get all the stuff. Oh yeah. Hi. Checking on Mrs. Rooster. Hmm. Didn't even remember that. Sorry, everything's weapons too. And that's about it. But I think over here. This is a junker one, yeah. Questing. Something about the damn 16. Yeah. Do this. Okay. Make that stuff. That's the sound. Working on the train. Yeah. Yep. Sound of sorting out. I don't know how many titanium, so I have a limited amounts of it. I think I got some spouts too, so this would be able to, yeah, 6. So we're gonna be kicking off for a little bit, kind of relaxing, resting. Yep, spending a little time with Mrs. Rooster, who's not feeling great. And some YouTube or some Netflix. Might as well go. Looks like we can. Jaguara is doing Dune Awakening again. We raided him before. So we'll give him another raid. I'll be on again tomorrow in the morning. Kinda chilling. They're raging today. Alright, so let's give him a raid. Y'all look for me in the morning. Make sure to like and follow. We'll go over there and say hi. Y'all be well. Cock-a-doodle-doo.